folks, welcome back again to a 2023 edition, my first video. I'm EM-PINMAN as usual, and I'm at the Lone Star Arcade. And today I'm going to be getting into what I talked about in the last video, this 1976 Bally Old Chicago. I picked it up. It's just been sitting around here since last year, and I figured I'd do a 5-part series on this where I'll go through each part and show you different stages of what I've done to it. Now this first part I'm just going to go over basically and show you what condition I bought it in, and like I said, I haven't done anything with it, so you'll get to see the dirt, the grime, the good, the bad, and the ugly all together. So why don't we just get into it? And it's basically a nice machine. It has good bones, and I'll let you guys just see the rest of it, and we'll just go from there. So let's get into this. Alright, so first off, let's go and remove the back glass. Let's see what overall shape it's in. Which you can really tell from the back glass is looking at the back of it and then knowing, but from the front here, you can see it looks really nice. The colors are still pretty nice and bright. I don't see any flaking on the front of it. So, very happy with this back glass. No breaks like the Hotline that I got. So that is happiness in itself. Let's see. So here we go. Put on my spectacles here so I can get a nice, good view of the back here. Wow. Well, here you can see the back glass. It's in really nice shape. I don't really see any paint loss, which is awesome. See a little scratch on Dillinger's head in the back. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there, I think. Oh, wait, that's not even a scratch. That's just some dust and dirt. Awesome. Even better. All right. Let's see, as far as the back here and the inside. Oh, well, I would say it's got a little bit of dirt. You can tell just from the bulbs. The score wheels are definitely a little on the dirty side. But the inside here, the back box, looking good. It's even got the white paint intact, which is nice. Okay, here's a shot of the side. Paint's definitely faded. The box itself is in good shape. I'll scan on the top here. And man, this thing is filthy. Ew. Won't do that again. Scanning down the other side here. Yeah, no real gouges, anything like that. You could definitely use a cabinet repaint sometime. May happen. Going on the inside here. Man. Yeah, this thing was sitting in a warehouse type environment for a little bit. Zoom in on that stepper. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh, yeah. See, when I bought this, I ordered extra filth. And I didn't have to pay any extra, though. So that was great. The seller threw it in for free. And let's see here. Well, yes, indeed. Just a little bit of filth. So, I have my job cut out with me with soap and water and rubbing alcohol and mean green and probably times 2 bottles of everything. Yeah, but the wiring's intact in that, so good stuff. I am missing the bar there that holds the back door. But I am going to go to a hardware store and pick up some aluminum and cut a piece out that will work for that. Alright, going for the cabinet now. And you can see we're on the bottom side. Got some custom spider eggs there. I didn't have to pay extra for those either. All part of the deal. You can see that kind of black stuff splattered. Looks like motor oil to me, so I don't think that's going to come out. But does not affect the integrity of the cabinet. I'll try a little mean green on it at some point. But the bottom's in really good shape. No problems there. And I apologize for the sunspots you guys see in the camera, but I got a lot of weird lighting coming into the arcade today, so bear with me. As you can see, paint is faded. It's typical for these Bally, especially the old Chicagos. Man, all the ones I see recently, they're all faded to heck. This one's one of the more faded ones I've seen. Definitely could use a repaint at some point, as I already mentioned. The top part here. Coin door has dings in it. You can see it's not closing all the way when it's upside down, so it has some issues. But that's okay. I have a plan, and I'll let you in on that secret in a little bit. Alright, let's go to the front. Got the apron there. Apron's a bit sun faded, which is unfortunate, but it's in good shape. And the play field might be hard to see because I do have the glass on it. It is very dirty. All that warehouse dust got in there over time, and I don't think this thing's been cleaned in ages. Yeah, there's a faux pas there. The pinball's at the bottom there. I did forget to take it out, and I heard the bang. Rookie mistake of mine. That's okay, it didn't break anything. It's all good. Lockdown bar here is in good shape. Man, I keep touching this thing, and I gotta quit doing that. My hand keeps turning brown every time I do it. Yeah. Well, as you can see, it is in good shape. Now what I'm going to do is get a light here. And, oh, I did want to show you some. I'll put the light over here seeing we're on it. The back door. So it needs a lock. But it's here. As I said, we're missing the channel before. I will take care of that. So what I'm going to do here, sorry for the whipping around of the camera, is this, what you see, what's going on here. So we got the coin mixer in there, so that's great. And everything's intact. The wiring. The back side of the door looks great. I mean, there's no corrosion in that. That's always a great sign. Yeah, even the coin door coil's intact, so I don't need to replace that. Awesome. Yep, very happy with that. That's a good initial sign whenever you check out a pinball machine you're buying. I'm going to shine a light in the cabinet here. See what we can see from here. Another good sign there is the chime box. Those coils, none of them are burnt. So they're all good. And also if you look, all three of the nylon tips are on the plunger, so that's awesome. I may have to replace the rubbers on there. Usually you do if no one else has done it in 45 years. Here's something. I'm going to try to put down the light here without it falling in the cabinet, which I don't know if I can do or not. But I'm going to reach down in here, show you. Yeah, it's a score motor. I don't see the lockdown pin here, so I'm hoping it's at the bottom of the cabinet. Those are kind of hard to source. They're a little bit on the custom side, so hopefully it's at the bottom there. It's the first time I've had that, but I didn't hear anything else fall over in here. You get a pretty good look with that light. What's going on? As you can see, right there, the buzzer, and that's awesome because that's the 100,000 buzzer, which if any player hits that, that'll go off. So you have a buzzer in addition to the, you know, the chimes and that. I'm going to move this light. Let's see. Now here's something that's hard to believe. Is that on that meter there? It's hard to see. But it says 24,890 games. You know, with the wear that I saw on the play field, I find that hard to believe that there's only close to 25,000 games on this. And it does have a digit in front of the 2 there, which you probably can't see on the camera. So if it was going to go into the 100,000s, it would show that. As with all Bally's, the fuse holders are generally crap. I do have a 3-holder fuse, so I probably end up replacing that one. Yeah, just looking in here, you know, there's no corrosion in that. Just really nice shape. Actually, inside here seems to be a lot cleaner than the outside of the machine, with the exception of the playfield. But I do have a surprise for you, is that I did the initial inspection of what I needed here, and I bought some parts from the Pinball Resource. And I'll usually do that. I'll go check out a machine like I'm showing you right now and make an initial inspection, order some parts ahead of time so I can get started right away. As you can see, the shooter rod there needs a barrel spring. And just going down here, you know, whenever I see these games that never had pop bumpers touched and that, I'll generally buy, you know, pop bumper bodies, skirts, little lockdowns on the bottom and that, new lamps. Saw that the drop targets are fine. The plastics are in good shape here on the play field. No problems there, don't need anything. So anyway, everything seems to be complete here. I'm not missing anything, which is great. And I know the power cord's bad. I saw a cut in it and that, so that'll be replaced. As far as the other stuff here, I will get into what parts I bought and show you that. So let's go check that out. So let's take a look in the box. What could be in here? Well, first of all, we have felt leg protectors. Very nice. Help protect your paint on your cabinet when you're screwing down the legs and that. Especially helpful if you have a new paint job on your cabinet. Then we have some locks. Back door and coin door. These I already had, so that saved me some money. Always good to stockpile a few items, useful ones that you use all the time, like those. Ah, paper. Nothing can go wrong with paper. You can't really, it has lots of good uses. So, what I have left in here is actually what Pinball Resource gave me. So, a power cord, 14 foot. Very nice. And some new leg levelers. Bolts for the legs. So good stuff there. Looks like a little miscellaneous bag. So we got a new playfield ball and new barrel spring for the pinball shooter, and some pop bumper lamp sockets, Always replace those when you're doing your pop bumpers. Using the old one, it's just not worth it because it's just so much work to get these things out. I just change them out every time, even if the old ones are working okay, because hey, you're not going to be doing this again, so you might as well spend $1.20 I think each for these. It's highly recommended by me. Change your lamp sockets out, even if you're not going to do, say, pop bumper bodies and that. But I recommend that too, because they all go hand in hand. Pop bumper bodies, skirts, and that. If you do one, you might as well do the others. That's just me. Now, the pop bumper caps, that's a different story. You can change those out easy peasy anytime you want with just the 2 screws. All right. Definitely what we needed. Pinball rubber bands. I got the kit, and always good. Get the kits from either Pinball Resource or Marco Specialties. I also recommend that you have some extra new rubber bands on hand, because sometimes they forget to put one in or that, and you don't want to be stuck with, oh gosh, I need just one more rubber band, it's not in here, oh no, what do I do? Well, what you do is you go to your stash and you get the ones that you need, and if you have something close, just use that in the time being till you can buy the exact size that you need. Always happy to get new rubber bands. Now, we're getting into pop bumpers. I got new pop bumper bodies, skirts, and little bottom pieces here that lock on everything. Good stuff to have. New flipper bats. Always good to replace the yellowed ones with some nice new bright ones. I don't plan at this point to replace the playfield posts. I might, depending on what I see, but they look okay. I'm going to try to clean them up first, throw them in ultrasonic and see what that can do for cleaning up the posts. Well, let's see, we got new Mylars for the pop bumpers. And let's see, well, these are important. Incandescent number 47 pinball bulbs. So there you go. Lots of them. How many boxes did I get? I can't remember. I think it's 10. Let's see, 3, 6. Yeah, looks like 10. Close enough. That's good. Yeah, that covers you for 100 bulbs. Figure if you got like a multiplayer like this old Chicago, you could run up close to probably 150 bulbs. These things really suck up the bulbs with these 4 players. And last but not least, because we had, the coin door not in great shape, we have this new coin door skin. This is what pretty much sucked up the $200 in parts. This thing alone runs about 80 bucks. I won't take off the little saran wrap stuff here, but you get the idea. So, cool stuff. Nice, fresh, new. Gotta love it. If I ever get around to painting the cabinet, it would look awesome. Okay, so that's what around 200 bucks gets you in parts these days. Not a whole lot, but hey, we're a lot closer at getting this thing nicer than what it already is. So there you have it. Okay folks, that's going to pretty much do it for this time around. And stick around for part 2 next time of the 5-part series of the Bally Old Chicago. I'll make sure to get this thing set up and we'll be able to inspect it a little bit more, and I'll give you maybe a little bit more of my plan of action of how to go about getting this thing semi-restored. And one thing I did want to show you that I forgot earlier was that these were the legs that came with it. They're the right size, 28.5 inches, but they're chrome. They're not the original ones. I don't know where the owner got from this, and they're all rusty and yucky and like yuck, you know? Anyway, good news is I had some basically almost like brand new ones of the correct 28.5-inch painted legs. So we'll be putting those on here. So that definitely saved me some money. So I'm happy about that. So this thing will be looking spiffy here in a little bit. Okay guys and gals, that's pretty much going to do it for this time around. In the meantime, you guys go play some old time pinball, stay healthy and happy, and I'll catch you next time around. Thanks again.